What's going on, Pixel Hackers? Christian from PixlFeed here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a lead generation campaign for real estate step by step over my shoulder. I'm going to walk you through from A to Z. But before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. All right, so you're a real estate agent and you're trying to get leads from Facebook, and you've been boosting your post and you've been posting pictures of you saying how you sold this home and blah, 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 and you're not getting anything out of it. Or maybe you try Facebook ads, but you didn't get results. So you stomp around and you're like, Facebook ads don't work. No, it's not that Facebook ads don't work. It's that you don't know what you're doing. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through step by step how to set up a lead generation campaign for real estate. So let's start with a buyer's campaign. All right. So when you log into your ads manager, this is what you're gonna see. Exclude that because this is just on one of my accounts. So just forget that, it's gonna be empty. But the first thing that I want you to do is go here to ads manager, click on that, go to measure and report, go to pixels, click on that. I'm gonna open in a new tab. And then in here, you're gonna have a blank page. This account already has a pixel, so it's showing this. But you're gonna get this, and then what you're going to do is it's gonna say set up pixel, and you're gonna click on set up pixel, and it's gonna walk you step by step on how to set up a pixel. So make sure you get that set up. It's really super simple, so I'm not gonna walk you through it. You should be able to figure it out. Once you're done with that, you go back to your ads manager tab right here. All right, and we're gonna create our campaign. So you hit create. All right, and we're gonna name our campaign. So I like to name them a certain way so I can recognize them from a mile away when I pull them up. So website conversion, leads, let's call this buyers leads, Fort Lauderdale. Okay, cool. And the next thing you gotta do is you're gonna click special ad category. And it's very important that you click this because you have to follow the housing and credit related laws in the States or anywhere for that matter. And then you select, it's already housing. But if you click, you can see employment and credit, so housing. If you don't do this, your ads will automatically get disapproved. You can get your ad account banned. You can even get your personal Facebook account banned from ever advertising again. So be very careful because good luck getting that back. All right, next, buying type is an auction. It's always an auction. Campaign objective, don't get confused here. There's one that's gonna throw you off, and that's lead generation, okay? We're not gonna choose lead generation. What lead generation is when you run this type of campaign, all the data stays on Facebook's side, okay? We wanna use a funnel, and I'm actually gonna drop the link for this funnel below for free. You can use it for free. You can modify it to your, to your liking, because we can create custom audiences and keep track of everyone who lands on this funnel. And that's how we're able to create very, very powerful audiences. And that's how we get around the exclusion and all that stuff. And that's how we are able to drive tons of leads for cheap. And you can pre-qualify them when you have a funnel. You can get rid of the tire kickers, okay? More on that later in the video. So make sure you watch till the end. All right. When you use lead generation, like I said, everything stays on Facebook's side, all the data stays on Facebook's side, and then on top of it, it automatically fills it out for you with whatever email address they started a Facebook account with. So most people don't even check those email addresses, okay? So make sure you choose conversions. We wanna choose conversions, okay? Because we want to convert these people into a lead, all right? Now, I'm gonna grab my campaign name, Control C, copy, Control V, ad set name. Then I just add the name, which will be, let's do how big your farming area is. So let's say 25-mile radius, okay? All right, and then I like to name my ads Evergreen. This is your ad name, Evergreen Home Ad Copy version 1, okay? So this is our campaign name, this is our ad set name, this is our ad name. It's very important you name this a certain way, so because if you're running tons of campaigns, you want to be able to look at it and you want to know what it is just by glancing at it. So save to draft. It's going to create a draft right here. Don't freak out, that's normal. It's red because we don't have anything set up yet, okay? So Campaign budget optimization. All right. Might as well turn this on because you're going to be forced into it. You know, in February, it's February right now, so your account is probably already automatically, but if it's not on, make sure you turn it on. Select a daily budget. I suggest a minimum of 25 to start with a day. Listen, if you're not willing to spend $25 a day, you should not be in this game. You can try 10, you can try 5, but good luck with that. It's going to take you months to get any results, okay? You want to choose lowest cost. There's different types of bidding. Keep it simple, lowest cost. Let Facebook do its thing. There's no reason for you to get complicated here. It's a local campaign. It doesn't take that much to optimize. So we got that. We're going to click our ad set. So that takes us to the ad set level. As you can see here, this is our ad set. This is our ad. Choose an event. So you should have already created a pixel. This is where your pixel goes. So the one for here is inactive, but yours should be active. If it's not, that's okay. It's gonna be red. If it's active, it's green. If not, you can activate it when you put it on your funnel, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you're gonna go here, you're gonna choose lead because we're optimizing for leads, all right? We're doing lead generation. All right, we're gonna scroll down. Starting time. You never wanna launch a campaign in the middle of the day because what happens is Facebook tries to, it's called fast pacing. It's gonna spend the money as fast as it can to meet that daily budget. So just launch it on at midnight. There's, you know, it's not a big deal. That's what I do. I always launch them at midnight. So we got midnight here. We choose that. Then we're gonna get to create our audiences. Okay, you don't have a saved audience because you haven't created any custom audiences. You're starting out from scratch. All right. So again, you know, they're very, very specific. Do not discriminate. And it's not gonna let you. It's gonna block everything for you. You're not gonna be able to choose age. You're not gonna be able to choose gender. You're not, don't worry about languages. So detailed targeting, listen, you can play a little bit with it, but it's not gonna let you, you know, really play with much. You wanna create custom audiences and you wanna build from there. So, I mean, listen, home improvement, that could be something, anything you can think of. So like, what do you call it? You know, buying a home. I don't even know if that's gonna come up. Just type, let's see what comes up. Age, home. You know, you can play with the interest or family, you know. What I would do is, see, I wouldn't even do that, you know, to get your chances up. Who's most likely to buy a home? Not the single people in your area, people who have a family. So, you know, let's see what we got. Browse, let's see what we have available. So we go to interest. Let's go to behaviors, or you can dig through here and see what you can use that's related to being a homeowner. It's been a while since I've done this. So let's do parents. Can we do parents? Children? No? Kids? Man, they took everything out. You can't do anything anymore. Let's see. It has to be like apartment guide, apartment list, apartments.com. I don't want to do that. You want to go homeowner related or behavior related, like they have kids, so they're in a, or, you know, a family, married. But it's not going to let you married. Let's see. You want to check this often because they update it all the time. You know what though? When you're doing a local campaign, I don't get too fancy with it because there's only so much for Facebook to optimize. And I know for a fact, like Fort Lauderdale, we're going to choose, I think it has 100,000 people in a 15-mile radius or so, or 25-mile radius, if I remember correctly. You know, depending where you're at, you could be in the middle of Oklahoma and your audience is going to be 20,000. So you can choose all the interests that you want, but you know, it's not gonna really make a difference. So, I mean, home equity, home construction, home equity line of credit, home equity loan, home improvement. You can play with these, you know, homeowner association, that's a good one, right? So you can do that. Homes.com, there you go, like Zillow, stuff like that. Let's see what we got. Zillow, there you go. Zillow and Trulia, boom. All right, cool. You know, there's people who are looking for a home. That's where they look, you know, that's where they dig. All right, so cool. This is what I would choose. I wouldn't even do Homes.com. I would just do Premier Agent, Zillow, and Trulia, and Zillow, because those are the most popular ones. Again, you're doing a very, very small area. See how it dropped from 230 million to 52 million people? And that's the whole United States. Now let's do my city, which is Fort Lauderdale. So Fort Lauderdale. Boom, 560,000 people in a 15-mile radius. Wow. Well, this is counting people who visit too. And Fort Lauderdale, you know, they have a lot of tourists and people from out of town, snowbirds and all that. So you gotta make sure you click on this and you choose people who live in this location, right? We wanna go out to people who are looking for a home here. And look at my reach. Now it's 380,000, okay? Depending where you're at, it can be 15 miles. You can click here and you can change this to whatever you want. So let's say I want to change it to my farming area of 25, and then it opens it up. Or you can just do 15 and it closes it up, or even 5 to whatever, okay? So you choose that, whoops, choose that. We're gonna scroll down. We got our stuff right here. Connection type, don't worry about that. Edit placements, do not edit placements. If you try to edit placements, it's going to choke out the algorithm. Let Facebook do its thing. Their AI is very good at showing your ad where it needs to go. So, and you know, I've seen costs go up because people try to choose the placements ahead of time. All right. So conversion window. I'm not going to get complicated with this. Lead related, do 1 day, 1 click, because 1 day, 1 click, they're not spending money, they're getting something for free, so you want them to opt in. So Facebook's gonna look for those people that are gonna opt in right away, okay? Once you do that, we got everything set up here. You're gonna click one ad. This is your ad level. So now we are at our ad level. Make sure you select your business page. Make sure you select your Instagram account right here if you have one, okay? If you have a post that's existing in your page that you want to use, you can do that. I recommend for, you know, buyers, you want to give them something for free. So I build the funnel, and when people opt into my funnel, they get a free list of homes in their area that are $350,000 and under. You know, that's a pretty good deal for Fort Lauderdale if you can find a nice home for under 350. Okay, so you make an enticing offer. You know, get my list, right? And when they click here, when you build it with ClickFunnels, so I'll send the list to them right away. I'll put the link for my funnel course, which is free. There's a free trial for ClickFunnels for 14 days under, so you can try it out. Or you can just copy this funnel. There's a link in there for this funnel. You can have it for free. It's already built. You just modify the name, the phone number, the copy right here, and it's good to go. You don't have to worry about like creating a bunch of crazy stuff. So yeah, don't wait until don't leave without filling this out. All right. So don't get very overwhelmed by this. All you need to basically it's upload a video or a picture. I will do, you know, a picture of a home that's related to your area. So you can just Google, you know, Fort Lauderdale homes, right? I spelled it wrong. So let's say Victoria Park. All right, so just pick, you know, a beautiful home that looks like the type you're trying to sell to people. So there you go, there's one right here. So open a new tab, images, save, and okay, Victoria Park home. All right. And then we're gonna go here and we're gonna click add media. So we're gonna add our image, upload. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. All right. So we choose our image, continue. And there's our image, right? Cool. So we're going to scroll down and then we need to add our primary text. So our primary text is going to be something like looking to buy a home. Well, let's see, looking to buy a home in Fort Lauderdale. But don't what's out there. It's asking me for the link first. All right, so let's give it a link. All right, so I'm gonna go to ClickFunnels. There's my link for my funnel, and I'm gonna place it here because it's been a pain. Usually it doesn't matter, but for some reason it's been a pain. So Facebook is gonna read it. All right, so primary text. Looking to buy a home in Fort. Don't know what's out there. Get access to our exclusive list of homes under 350 before they that haven't hit the market before they hit the market. I don't know. Get fancy. I mean, you guys know your stuff. I can't remember what, you know. I have copywriters that do this for me. Get access to our exclusive list of homes under $350,000 before they hit the market. Tap. Learn more to get it now. Oops. Then you got to come up with a headline, description. Let's see, so you get, you know, some scarcity for these homes will sell fast. I don't know. Or these homes won't last long in the market. You guys get the idea, right? I'm just you know, again, this is why I have copywriters. And then, you know, the name of the page, learn more. What do we got? Apply now, book now, contact, download, you know, get offer. So I would just do learn more does well. All right, so you do learn more. Pixel's not active, yours will be active. And then you just click publish, and then your ad will go into publishing, okay? And that's it. That's how you create your lead generation campaign. Now, on the funnel side, because I know people are gonna ask this question, well, how do I install the Pixel, okay? So when you're in your funnel, okay, make sure you go to edit page, right? And again, I have a free course on how to build funnels, and there's a link in the description below so you can get this funnel for free. This exact same funnel, so you can edit it yourself. You go to edit, you go to settings, you go to tracking code, right? And then the footer code, this is where you place your Facebook pixel. Remember that pixel section that I showed you how to get? They're gonna give you a code. You just copy and paste it here, that's it. You close it and you save it. So you place that on there, and then you place your lead pixel fire on the thank you page. Okay, so make sure you go to your thank you page and you click edit, and then you're gonna go here to tracking code, and it's gonna be right here. And make sure you have that lead fire on there. Now, when I share the funnel with you, this is gonna be in there, okay? So all you have to do, if you don't want to mess with all the pixel code or any of it, just grab your pixel ID, which you'll see in your pixel, and you'll see it right here. Where is it? Pixel ID, you see it? You can copy that, Control C, and you go to your funnel. I already have the code in there for you. I have custom audiences and all that stuff. Just keep it the same, don't touch anything. You replace the number right here, right? Control V, and then right here. on both the thank you page and the funnel page. Okay? Make sure you do that, because if you don't do that, you're not going to track your traffic. And later on, you want to start creating custom audiences of the people who land on your pages. We'll leave that for another video. These are the basics. Make sure you do it. You close that, you save it. I'm not going to save it here because I don't want to mess it up. But make sure you do it on your thank you page and your opt-in pages. If you have two, make sure you do it on both. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to help. If you like this video, make sure to click one of the boxes above, especially if you're in real estate and you're just starting out, because once you start going through them, you're going to learn more and more and more how to market yourself and everything about digital media and social media related. So make sure to click one of them above, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.